What's going on, gang? So there has been a little bit of questions going on about how you should hold your hand for martial arts. Obviously, you can tell I've done a little bit of training makiwara and all this stuff, so I fashioned myself as a bit of an expert when it comes to this kind of thing. Some people have different fists. Over the years, I've taught many different types of people. Some people have very long index fingers, and in that case, we do something called a shuri fist. You won't find this very often, but people that are in the know will understand this. What it does is it aligns this so that way this won't protrude. There's many people with where that just is elongated, and that will help. Really, truly, when I teach kids, we were teaching to like French fries and ketchup, right? That's the old school way. Many years, I would in high school, I would practice making a fist, and then touching everything with two knuckles, your first two knuckles. Back in the day, they used to teach bottom three knuckles. You know, you'd see that in Bruce Lee's book, and I'm telling you that that is not correct. Hit with your first two knuckles. And you can walk around literally throughout the day, just touch things in your house. Some people are not used to touching two things with your first knuckles. This will give them the added bonus of aiming correctly, so that way they're not skinning up their bottom knuckles, as tends to happen. Now, let's talk about, I do grappling, both grappling and stand-up striking. I do Filipino dirty boxing, so we're using our hands in very different ways. There's a lot of grabbing, shoving, pulling, arm drags, strikes, hammer fists. And in order to do this effectively, I have found that I really enjoy what's called, I call it a hollow hand. Because again, I'm not hitting with the density of my entire fist, I'm hitting just with these two knuckles. So when I'm hitting with these two knuckles, it still creates, again, my wrist is going to be super tight. I'm keeping it straight. Notice that it'll feel when you do this straight. This kind of feels straight for most people. That is not straight. That is straight. Now that'll feel like you're doing this when you first practice this. So understand that, like when you're driving your car and stuff, you can practice isometrically contracting that wrist in that way, and this will help. But what you're trying to do is you're trying to aim those front conkles, right? Those front knuckles. You're trying to aim those suckers at your bags or whatever it is that you're trying to hit. So again, playing with this, structurally speaking, that works. Just see how you can kind of see the light through there? That's a hollow hand. And I can hit just as hard with bone alignment through the hollow hand as I can when I do this. And I don't have to, I don't know, it's quicker for me to go from there to there. So I'll hit something hard, and then I'll be able to go to grappling, arm drags, into snap downs and grabbing the back of the head, dirty boxing, anchoring onto somebody, and being able to hit very rapidly and very quickly with hollow hand. That's just personal choice and flavor, and you'll need to practice and see what works best for you.